Tupac was already a household name in Hollywood when his second album, Strictly For My Niggas, came out in Feb '93. The same year, Tupac was being cast in another film, Poetic Justice. And on one of the shoot days, he was listening to Party and Bullshit, the debut single of budding rapper Biggie Smalls from Brooklyn, New York, who was then working with producer Sean Puffy, founder of Bad Boy Records, unaware that he was being watched by Biggie himself, who was coincidentally visiting the set the same day while on his trip to LA.
Hey, brother, I'm honored. That's my song you're listening to. Hey, man, that's awesome. I love this song.
And that's how a much-famed friendship was forged between Tupac and Biggie, even though later he was a suspect in Tupac's killing. Their friendship grew, and Biggie even requested Tupac.
What say you to be my manager, Pac? Nah, you should be with Puffy. He good for you, man.
Like when in November of '93, Little Sean, the LA-based Quad Shooting Studios producer, called him.
Hey, Pac, come let's record some verses together.
As Tupac was about to enter the building with 3 other friends, he heard familiar voices, including Biggie's, who was doing a session with his group Junior Mafia. As he made his way to the elevator, Tupac saw a man sitting in the lobby, hiding his face beneath his hat. Just as Tupac was about to enter the elevator, the same man and his accomplice tried to rob him. When Tupac resisted, they shot him 5 times, twice in the head, twice in the groin area, and one went through his hand, hitting an artery in his thigh. He was rushed to the hospital where doctors declared his condition serious but stable. And hours after the surgery the next day, he checked out of the hospital against doctors' orders. Tupac strongly believed Biggie and his manager Puffy had set him up for no other reason other than that both were present at Quad Studios that day. This incident became the very first spark that ignited the tragic East Coast-West Coast rivalry between Tupac and Biggie. Still recovering from gunshot wounds, Tupac made his way to prison on a wheelchair, journalists and fans buzzing around him. Meanwhile, Biggie dropped a song called Who Shot Ya, which Tupac thought taunted him. Though Biggie denied it,
even if it ain't about me, nigga, you should be like, I'm not putting it out, because he might think it's about him.
And that's when he became friends with fellow West Coast rappers, Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre, who were also working with Death Row Records. It was during this time that the rivalry between West Coast rappers and East Coast rappers deepened and led to the rap wars.
Yo, Piggy, man, we got it going on, baby. Pac, you alive? I mean, you safe? Man, I'm so happy you're free. Yeah, happy to see you, you lying piece of shit.